Alright. Now that I've at least had something to eat for the moment, I'm gonna go ahead and continue this, I think. Oh yeah, we saw these yesterday. I'm pretty sure that's the cat. Guys, look at this orange cat. And then we have like an orangish looking thing staring down what looks like a hole. So I'm almost positive Mike is a mouse. And this is telling us we're going to be doing Saturday and Sunday now, so we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday assumably left to do. So let's go ahead and start Friday then.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. Thine accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil. I have updated your permissions once more. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon thee.
Her vocabulary is becoming interesting. Oh, we got animation, okay. Oh hey, this is what was in Dino's apartment.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those dungeon dragon cults they say these days, because he's been gone for days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn-up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
Is that maybe a false rose bush?
Please hold.
Closet labyrinth. Interesting enough, the closet labyrinths can only appear in a wealthy house, essentially, which is interesting. At first, it made me think of Agartha. Yeah, the animation apparently is not dangerous, but is basically a symptom of probably a larger problem going on in your house at that point. Apparently, the best prevention for a Dreamweaver is just let Spider Bro be in the corner of the house, you know? Just leave Spider Bro alone. Oh, False Flower, that sounds promising. Not a false flower. It sounds like he turned into the tree that appeared, so... This was the one I first thought of. Oh, we got Kobold. Alright. There's no missing pets, but there's a missing kid. And the two-up fragment could just be from it being devoured. Black liquid could be blood, I'm not sure. In the call, she says there's a kid missing, yeah. She says she found a tree growing in the shed. The tree is covered in torn up fabric and some kind of black liquid. The black liquid could be blood. But Like, it sounds like the tree either ate the kid or the kid turned into a tree, and I don't think I've seen anything in regards to the latter so far.
Can maybe get a hit? Can you up here maybe? Sorry, yeah, I just need to take this thing. Please sign I want to show and folks maybe get your left up or something. I can't hear you in there. Do you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you see the place to say? Sort of raining coming down pretty hard.
Rain Nymph is literally the "Let Me In My Fairy" meme. Soap spread, huh? Oh yeah, I can I can go ahead and play it one more time. Rain Nymph, yeah.
Can maybe get a hit? Can you up here maybe? Sorry, yeah, I just need to take this thing. Please sign I want to show and folks maybe get your left up or something. I can't hear you in there. Do you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you see the place to say? Sort of raining coming down pretty hard.
Somehow the soap sprite, even though it's basically a cleaning sprite, is somehow even more... It has even more the potential for spreading deadly diseases. Sprites are apparently just cursed. We do have some new tree type of things going on here, so let's go ahead and say, ooh, this might be it. Yeah, this is definitely it, because it's talking about somebody turning into a tree, and it's talking about a black substance in the solution as well. Yeah, we found the shadow. Once again, it's just like, yeah, if you got this, and good luck, kiddo. What's interesting is that name drops Spriggan, but we don't have an entry for Spriggan. I would assume the entry above this would be Spriggan, though. So perhaps we'll get it tomorrow. Trash gnome, okay. I'm imagining like the Monster Hunter Turf War pop-ups, but it's at the back of an apartment building with the dumpster accidentally left open, and it's a trash gnome and a raccoon finding them both at the same time. But yeah, it's definitely the sprig tree.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
This sounds like it might be a hob or a gnome already.
Please hold.
It's not the soap sprite because they're only in bathrooms. Doesn't sound like a kobold either. Maybe it's a common hob, but I feel like we did common hob already before. In the kitchen, this kitchen is spotless, and it happens at night. Those are the three main things, I believe. No, assistant, I don't think he has a house fire. Doesn't sound like the animation because there's nothing missing. There wasn't any dropping, so it wouldn't be T-Sprite, I guess. This one's actually a bit harder than I figured. Maybe it is just the common hob. I can't think of anything else it could be. It does fit common hob very well. The only thing throwing me off is like the clattering, hearing the clattering noises. So that does not sound like clattering. That sounds like a damn dinosaur in there.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Common Hob sounds like it might be it though, because there's nothing else that's like kitchen specific that fits anywhere close to it. Like, I thought it was going to be Tea Sprite originally, because the clattering could be the teacups it's sipping out of or whatever, and it would drink everything in the teacups, and like there wouldn't be an issue of there being any dirt or anything in them. But the Tea Sprite specifically says they leave droppings, and this guy calls up there's no droppings, so. Trash Gnome doesn't clean up trash though. They just basically live in it. The hobs are like specifically the things that generally like clean and like move things around, but aren't really doing anything too bad. Maybe it's a pipe hob. Common hob and pipe hob would probably be my guesses so far. I don't know, because like if they live in like faucets generally, then the kitchen would in fact have a faucet. Yeah, none of the other hobs would make sense, like fracture hob, desk hob, none of those make sense for what he's talking about, so. But I do think it's one of those two. The only thing that common hob seems to kind of have. I think it's definitely either the common or pipe one, but I think what I noticed with the common hob is that part of the solution is stuff that you would find from a kitchen, cream and milk. Plus the pipe hob, I don't know if it says it cleans the surrounding area, but I don't know if it specifically means like the sink or faucet particularly, or if they clean further than that. I wish I had a specific on that, because if it only cleans like the sink or whatever area and nothing else, then that'd be very easy to tell. The common hob does seem to come out and, like, I guess do more than maybe that, but the fact that it mentions specifically dishes with common hobs, yeah, I think I might go with common hob, because I think trying to read between the lines, it seems like there might be a little bit more in common with the common hob than the pipe hob. Yeah, I think we'll go with the common hob. It was definitely a hop of some sort, I will guarantee that. No assistant, it's not pipe that bugs.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
Off the bat, I think, aren't there like two different plant entries that talk about singing? I think one was like a mushroom and the other one was a plant.
Please hold.
I swear, if there was an entry for elves, it'd probably be like the Fae, and it'd just be like, elves are the most disease-ridden thing possible, or whatever, because they're not treating the Fae very well in this. But yeah, there was a false flower was one of them, yeah. And then there was like a fungi, I think, at the very bottom. That yeah, whistling fungi. Yeah, it probably is, I think, false flower, but just because the whistling fungi seems to be more along the lines of being in cracks and drywall gaps, as it says. A false flower could reasonably be in, like, a greenhouse. Not to mention, greenhouses are generally made out of glass, so it's not really productive for a fungi to try and hold on to it. Pretty sure it's false flower. Well, it's just that maybe the bedbugs sing, but I don't think we could hear it. They're very small. One of the very lucky ones where they got something that really doesn't do much at all. Just leave it alone.
Hey, Flipper here. I've got two dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine. Know what I mean? I mean, these bells have got all kinds of grit, grime, grease. Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean? I mean, I'm looking at these bells right now here. I'm seeing spit, crud, and juice, and
Hey, who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
Well, that just happened. Prank caller got pranked. I think maybe it got turned into a mouse because it's squeaking at the end.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. I noticed that you've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with ulterior motives. I've seen to it that this false caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
Well, that's ominous. Well, that was a weird noise.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Please hold.
She was saying that she noticed that we were getting disrupted calls every day, and that they quote-unquote took care of it, essentially. Did the music change? Like, it sounds like it slowed down a little bit. I'm not sure.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
I wonder if it could be a sprite. Because I think the sprites all generally have things to do with smells. And they would be flying things, too. Oh, maybe that's why, because the network's down. Okay. If it wasn't for the smell, the bat would actually make sense. Bats don't have a burning smell. It could be a lamp sprite, because I'm pretty sure the lamp sprite, like, they created a burning smell because they were essentially, like, overstimulating the lamps they are in. I'm pretty positive it's a sprite of some sort. He said it was something big. He didn't say anything about the color. Something big and flying, and now there's a burning smell. Like it electrocuted itself. So specifically electrocute, like a burning electrical smell. And I'm almost positive lamp sprites had that as one of their things. Overall, it'd have to be something that's flying, and there's not a whole lot of things that we have that fly in the first place.
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Yeah, he never mentioned the color at all. He mentioned big, flying, and electrical burning smell in the house. No, assistant, it wouldn't be a house fire. Well, one of the things could point to a house fire. The house fires don't usually happen from something flying through your window. At least not electrical ones. I'm pretty positive that lamp sprites were known to make burning smells because they were overstimulating lamps they were living in. And it would also explain what would be big flying through the house. Because sprites overall are like one of the only very few things that actually would fly into the house besides a bat or a housefly. It doesn't fit a bat or a housefly. And I'm pretty sure the other sprites cause more of a rotten smell than a burning smell. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick Lamp Sprite. It's the only thing I can think of that makes any sense.
It took my daughter. It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Please hold.
That sounds like what we mistook before. The floor things. Where was it? Floor roots.
It took my daughter. It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
F for that kid. Also, said something about, let's look at Lamp Sprite, because I'm pretty sure what I said was true. Yep. Burn hotter, sometimes causing a burning smell in the home. And it potentially would just jump to lamp in the house as well. I'm pretty sure it was a Lamp Sprite in that case. And this definitely sounds like floor roots. Yeah, nothing we can do in this case, really.
I can't see myself anymore. I'm gone. Help me. Help, get me back, please.
Yeah, that was the time I mistook it and ended up being unicorn fungus, which I completely forgot about as a thing.
Please hold.
I thought it was floor roots because the dog had gone missing, and there was holes throughout the floor everywhere. I think there was one that we looked at, like, once that had to do with stealing identities. What was it? I think Memory Wisp only does it to other people. Yeah, it would make the faces of other people disappear, so I don't think it's a Memory Wisp. Actually, Mirror Nymph. I think Mirror Nymph was the other one. Homeowners afflicted by mirror nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. Yeah, that does fit. And unlike a memory wisp, like, this is actually reversible.
It stole me. It stole me. I'm not me anymore. It took me. It took me. I can't see myself anymore. I'm gone. Help me. Help, get me back, please.
The only other thing I could think of is, like, if something was, if there was something that, like, made somebody disappear entirely, but I don't think I ever saw anything like that. It probably is Mirror Nymph, though. I don't think she'd be still talking if she was stolen by a house fire. Good try, though, System. Good try.
I think some homeless or druggies might be in my house because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scrap, and other such nasty things on my living room carpet. I have children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
Please hold.
Alright, so it sounds crash related. Let me check Trash Gnome real quick again. But I think Trash Gnome just lives in trash. I don't think it creates trash. I think. Yeah, it only lives in trash. It doesn't create trash. And on top of that, the stuff she lists is like kind of weird for... It's not like regular trash, I don't think. Besides maybe the cans. Not Faithy, because apparently it's actually edible. Doesn't sound like animations either. Or wait. Oh, it might be this. Rotten food, used syringes, rusty metal. All 70 horde leaders just hanging out in the trash here. Honestly, I might go and, like, actually play World of Warcraft when they drop that housing update. I still think WildStar had the, best housing I've ever had. It was like Second Life freedom as far as housing go. It was wild. I'm pretty sure it's the Horde. Which pretty much the only solution is just to leave that, like, abandon that house. No, assistant, it's not drug-fueled bedbugs.
there's some kind of home security camera I can purchase from you guys? For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
Please hold.
So it sounds like the only clues we got for this one is basically at night and like lights of some sort outside the house, so who wants a Ring camera, though? Those things are terrifying when they go off. It's gonna be like activity detected, and you're gonna see a gnome standing outside your door. I don't think rain nymphs create lights, so I don't think it's them. Night Wisp? Oh, this could be it. Thing is, though, is he doesn't mention any sort of noise. That's the only thing. Wouldn't be cellar growth, because obviously it's not in a cellar. Night Wisp is like the only thing that seems to be even close to like being it, though. It's odd to me that he doesn't mention any sort of noise, though. No lights with a night gnome. I guess it must be the Night Wisp. Because there's not a whole lot anything else that fits this even remotely.
Hey, so I think I found some kind of door. I feel like maybe I should step through it. Yeah, I think I need to go inside. The wind feels so nice.
Please hold.
Yeah, it could be Portal. The only other thing I would think of would be the Closet Labyrinth, but it was obviously something that sounded like it was outside. Homeowners of portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and strong desire to enter. It definitely sounds like the portal. Maybe that's how portals are made.
This might, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, squid or something in my bathroom. I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its, little tentacles or, tendrils or, whatever. But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, under, that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. It's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. Still gotta be hiding in here.
Please hold.
Okay, it definitely specifies it couldn't have gone down the drain, so it's not pipe hop because they live in drains or piping. Soap Sprite actually might be it. Let me check real quick. He does mention checking underneath a little soap thing. Yeah, and soap sprites can disguise themselves as, like, soap. So I think it might be soap sprite. And even the picture looks like it kind of looks like a piece of soap with, like, tendrils on it. Which kind of look like a squid. I definitely think that's probably the strongest chance of that, because High Pop could also fit, but since he says it's too big for it to go down a drain, then I don't think it's the Pie Pop. Yeah, it's more than likely soap spread. Which thankfully is another easy one. Good luck on that. Just don't touch it directly. Okay, we got accuracy 100%. So that one we weren't showing for the hob was in fact a common hob. What a very informational video. Oh, okay. They got him. They got Mike. Pretty decent discount on Hag Hide, though. Pretty spaced Mike, I can't believe it. He was not the imposter. This whole thing feels like an ARG, but in video game form. Alright, time to do overtime on Saturday. And funny enough, it is now Saturday for me.
Park employee, lend thine ear once more. Supervisor Carroll here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Yeah, she's starting to talk pretty odd. Autumn Vines, okay.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flopping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
At first I thought we were actually going to get a bat, but it sounds like that would be a wine sprite.
Please hold.
But first, let's look at our new ones. Autumn Vines. Report feeling dizzy, lightheaded, and blissful. Bedhag. The metamorphosis of a bedbug. Bedhags can be beneficial to a home, as they frighten off other pests such as mice or insects. I don't know if that's a good trade-off. Dorsha is the one who delivers. Dorsha will deliver that which it seeks. There's no coming back from deliverance. We've truly reached that point where we're at the level threats where it's just like, you're done, kiddo. Okay, I was not expecting the leprechaun to look like that. I don't even know what that is. Apparently they like to eat metal. Neighbor's doorway. Do not cause any direct harm to humans, but a step through the resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activity, such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories in the human who comes through the other side. So it's kind of like a doorway to an alternate universe kind of thing, I think. One can prevent neighbors' doorways from occurring by practicing mindfulness and not letting one's mind wander towards wishing for alternative life paths. They are known for their tendency to replace common pets, such as dogs or cats, and live in their place to watch the homeowners eat and sleep. Homeowners of pukas frequently report unusual, frightening pet behavior. And they just leave the dead pets around the house. That's wonderful. And we just got straight up like the skeleton enemy type of thing going on. Heavy chance of dangerous diseases, parasites, and able to inflict direct violence. Able to also use ambush tactics, nice. We finally got the Spriggans. It actually looks like we have all the entries now. Which I guess makes sense because it's Saturday. That was not what I was expecting to see from a troll picture. Inflatable, deflatable troll. What? Now, curiously enough, it seems to be not very difficult to keep them deterred away, just UV lights. But apparently they just kind of come into your house and steal something and leave it afterwards. Okay, so it's like leftover magic items from a warlock. Sealy Stone, that's a new one. But it's not an actual entry, so... But yeah, that definitely sounded like a wine sprite earlier, what she was talking about.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a wine sprite. The wine sprite entry specifically mentions broken bottles and stuff like that. It's alright, we can just put you in a hazmat suit, assistant. You'll be fine.
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it. I had to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
Please hold.
Desk hob, but it doesn't sound too much like a desk hob. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it fits a desk hob at all. They don't smell, and there's nothing leaking. A desk hob would take care of a leak, if anything. It's a smell, but the kids are curious about the smell. I don't think a kid would be curious if it was a bad smell. I'm not sure what that could potentially mean about being curious about the smell. Doesn't like Spriggan either. Yeah, but the smell, I think she would mention the smell being bad in that case too, because it'd literally be a decaying animal. Oh, is it wood secretions? It does mention that for animals and human children it has a candy-like smell.
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it. I have to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
Funnily enough, I didn't remember her saying that it stank, so it could have been Puka, maybe. But I think it would mention something about the pets, yeah, like you were saying. I guess I just focused on the fact that the kids were saying it was like a weird smell. Do not ever insult or shout at wood. Please do not the wood. Well, the entry does say it has a sweet candy-like smell to animals and children. It does not say anything about adults. But in general, it seems to fit wood secretions. So it may just smell differently to adults than it does to animals and children, I assume. Which is odd. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with wood secretions.
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you. Hoping you'll be more helpful.
After reading the Spriggan entry not too long ago, it definitely sounds like a Spriggan.
Please hold.
feeling of the trees watching them. And like basically everything in the solution sounds like things he was asked by the police as well. Rather easy one that, because there was very little to say it wasn't otherwise.
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house like a warm embrace. Things are good here, brother. Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
Please hold.
Oh, the autumn vines. Yeah, I actually didn't even forgot about those. I think the autumn vines cause like a blissful feeling. Yeah. Sounds like if it's the case, then all it is just finding like a vine and pulling it out and burning it. So, pretty easy fix on this one. It sounds like these vines are like some kind of symptom of something further in the ground if the last bit of the solution is to make reference to that. Yeah, it definitely sounds like autumn vines, because Spriggan vines does not make this kind of sensation go on. She'd be in a panic if the Spriggan vines would just be covering the house. Along with Spriggan, like, rapidly approaching the location, too.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Please hold.
A house fire trying to stop vines. I think it was called Neighbor's Door.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
It definitely does sound like that. I definitely want to hear what it's going to sound like when the Dorcha ends up coming into play. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else on here it could be besides Neighbor's Doorway. I'm actually not sure if there's a fix for this or not, but I would kind of assume that maybe if they went back through the doorway, it might send back. Because I think it's basically swapping you with an alternative you from a different universe type of thing, parallel universe type of thing. So when you go in it from one side, like a parallel you that has different, that had taken different paths in life comes out on your end, maybe. That's why I kind of think that's what it is. Exquisite deeds done at a reasonable price. But yeah, I think it is Neighbor's Doorway.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room, and when I looked to see what it was, I saw this awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table. It's quite big, too, which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house. Because who knows how big this thing is? I mean, my dog can't even lay down something that big.
Dinner table.
Please hold.
I have no idea what that could be. Yeah, there's no entry for Dung Eater, sadly. No, the only solution for that one would probably be abandon the house immediately. Whoa, whoa, wait a second. Did that say Dragon Age 2? That's like when you see somebody playing Devil May Cry 2. I'm actually at a loss on this one. I can't think of what that could be. What could it be? You know what? I know what the answer is. I know exactly what the answer is. Here's your answer. Good luck. The bedbug shit in your dining room table.
not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Ironically, it sounds like the actual right answer this time.
Please hold.
I don't know, Assistance. It sounds like a house fire to me. The itch of flames. But yeah, it definitely is. I'm pretty sure it's bed bugs, which is very ironic. The fact that it came up right after I did bed bugs as a joke.
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Please hold.
Why would the teeth be hurting? I don't think there's a house fire in the kid's mouth, no. I think I remember Leprechaun having something about heaters, didn't it? Oh, yeah. It does sound like Leprechaun. This kid's braces was literally ripped out of their mouths. Holy shit. Joint replacements? Leprechauns are hardcore. Oh, it's definitely Leprechaun. It's way too specific. The braces, the heater. That definitely sounds like what I would think a leprechaun would sound like, though.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange whoopee cushion type sound coming from outside. I tried to scare the kids off by keeping the porch lights on at night and putting out a neighborhood watch sign, but I think they're onto my tricks. Do you have any advice you can send me?
I have a good idea what this probably is.
Please
Yeah,
hold.
a troll is what I was thinking too. The whoopee cushion sound. Imagine walking out in your living room and something just grows to 12 feet tall in a matter of 3 seconds. It's definitely a troll, though. I'm still waiting for that one lady to call back to find out a better idea of what it was.
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard. I looked around inside, but I couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves. I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the like because I'm quite allergic to their stings, you know. So I just wanted to know if there's anything I should be worried about right now. My hearing isn't what it used to be, after all.
That sounds like a tea sprite.
Please hold.
I think this might be another network disconnect one because the music changed again. Yeah, it definitely sounded like a tea sprite though.
exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so we've been having some trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around the same time. I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
I remember there was an entry that specifically mentioned asthma.
Please hold.
There was definitely one that mentioned asthma not too long ago. I can't remember offhand what it was. Oh, it's still network errored. Oh, nice. I don't think it's a house fire assistant.
Hi, we need some medical help. I'm not exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so we've been having some trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around the same time. I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
Oh, I think that's right. Bed hug. I think that was the one that mentioned asthma, wasn't it? Oh, that's right. I can't actually look at it. I'm pretty sure it was bed hug, though, that mentioned people with asthma being at high risk for them. Yeah, I think it is bed hag. I'm half surprised they didn't make me do this day with, like, none of the entries. I think this is the first time we've had a network error twice in a row.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
I think that might be that singing fungi.
Please
I'm
hold.
pretty sure I've heard that kind of thing before.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound.
It does sound similar, yeah.
non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
Returning to Drangolek. The sound is not exactly the same, but it's very quite similar. And the fact that she mentions it's in the walls, and that would be where the whistling fungi would be. I'm pretty sure it's whistling fungi.
The pile keeps growing. Tell me how to get rid of it. The instructions you sent didn't work and it smells so foul. I'm hearing angry voices coming from the walls. They keep telling me to eat it. Please, I don't want to eat it. Don't make me eat.
Oh, is that I think that was Fae Feast, actually.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten. Please, can you help?
Oh no.
Please hold.
I already have a good idea of what that one is. But, yeah, I think maybe the one that we missed earlier was Fae Feast, which is odd because it did not sound like Fae Feast at all. But I guess if she left it out for too long, it literally would just be like a pile of rotten crap. But yeah, this one sounds like a puka to me.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten. Please, can you help?
Meatball's probably already standing on two legs behind her. Well, no, that's not how the puka works. The puka kills the pet and then replaces the pet. And the pet's body is, like, dead somewhere. That's what the smell is. Honestly, probably one of the more unsettling pictures in this whole thing. No, assistant, I don't think she has a house fire. Though perhaps one day House Fire's Day will come. Bedbugs Day came, after all. The man is still trolling even as a mouse. I love the commitment. $92%? That's interesting how all of a sudden we have a full-on entry browser going on here. You get an additional 1 gil of overtime pay. We are happy to report that we are most pleased with your labors and are currently making all the necessary preparations for your impending descension. Assuming you pass the trial, the soil is fertile. Keep up the great work, and thanks for working through the weekend. What? Hey, our daily coupon. Dang, look at that discount. The stone that allows you to glamour Mog. Alright, let's see how Sunday goes for us. Uh...
Please hold.
Yes, please hold a scary, warlock looking dude. Oh no. To me, it sounded like bees. It says they are above, so I think it's bees. Because termites and ants could have a queen as well, and are many, but they don't fly. At least for the most part. We also have had bees as an answer so far, so I think it's bees. What's the worst that could happen if we get it wrong now? Interesting. Please hold.
Please hold.
I am not living. I clatter. Reanimation, maybe? They'd clatter from bones. No, but reanimation wouldn't be small, though. And they're already dead. Well, animation, that could be it, yeah. Let me look everything else over first. Why does it sound like Silent Hill there for a moment? Animation does sound like it could be the answer, though. Because there's very few things that would be considered not alive. Like, false artifact would be considered not alive, but it's not gonna be a... It doesn't die after serving a purpose. I think it is animation. Because the picture for animation was a small doll-like thing. It's not alive. It would clatter because it's made out of, like, plastic or metal. And it essentially only served a purpose for something else. I don't remember the dying bit, but I guess that would probably make sense. Yeah, let's go with animation. No, this is still the regular game. The DLC is the other icon on the desktop, the holiday-based one.
Please hold.
This might be that, like, water nymph one, I think. Where was it? Rain nymph? Because essentially it would show up at somebody's house and beg to be let in, and flooding was a concern, from what I remember. From what I remember, it was like they show up and like beg to be let in, and they cause floods whenever they kind of show up. Because the only other things I remember particularly having a flood warning was the grotto and I think the travel gnome, and neither of those two fit. So yeah, let's go with Rain Nymph. I have no idea what happens if I miss any of these. I don't know if I'm gonna get a nasty callback. Oh, is this finally the housefly?
Please hold.
I think it's the housefly because a reanimation is not a nuisance. A reanimation is a threat. Yeah, a housefly both fits pestilence and nuisance. And I guess it does. I guess it would be harbinger of death because flies usually are around dead things. Like if it didn't have the nuisance bit, I think it would be reanimation, but reanimation would be considered something way more than nuisance. Yeah, let's go with housefly, I think. Not to mention they kind of try and throw you off every once in a while with like a more mundane thing anyways. Hopefully that's right.
Please hold.
Domains of those who have too much. I think there was something we talked about earlier, but I forget what it was, that only affects wealthy people or something along those lines. Oh, the closet maze or whatever it was. Closet labyrinth. Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah, I think that's the only one that would make sense, because this one does not have a lot of information. Basically just two things.
Please hold.
So something plant related? Maybe, but as far as I understand, companions of, yeah, gnomes could be companions of the gardens if it's taken more metaphorically. Compel those who tread the tread no longer. The only thing about the spring vines is that they would essentially keep you there. It wouldn't make you not tread at a place, it would keep you inside of a place, I think. Or maybe it's seedling. Because as far as I remember with seedlings, they live inside, they look like seeds that live inside gardens, and if you mess with them, they make you do violent acts to yourself. Like, a gnome fits, like, the first sentence, but then it doesn't really fit anything else. And oddly enough, I don't think we've had a single gnome that actually has been, like, in a garden or forest setting. Sprig vines, like I was saying, it doesn't make somebody not trail any longer. It keeps somebody there. No, we haven't chosen seedling yet. I hope seedling's right, but it does sound like it fits. Because, like I was saying before, from what I remember of it, if you mess with them, they compel you to hurt yourself, as far as I remember. I think it used the exact word compel in the entry. Dorcha is going to have to show up in this. It doesn't have any other time. Is this actually house fire?
Please hold.
It's house fire. It all fits. It's fire. Flames dance, bring destruction, consume the weak, reckless, forsaken oil, careless light. It all fits fire. By every single exact thing. It all fits, yeah. Every single thing fits house fire. Or just fire in general. Cat's not here to scream house fire. That's sad. It was the big moment. It's Dorsha.
Please hold.
Dorcha delivers. That was its whole, like, thing, was that it was, like, very cryptic. It seeks somebody out and, quote-unquote, delivers something to them. And there's literally nothing you can do to stop it. Yeah, I really wish there was like an actual Dorcha call. I really wanted to hear what that would sound like.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. We've been watching you closely. For all this time, you have been providing excellent and accurate answers to our callers. These acts will not go unrewarded, and I'm pleased to report that you have qualified for a promotion. Please stand by while I prepare thy promotion.
We're getting a promotion. 20 cents more an hour.
Promotion in progress. Please stand by.
Please, be not afraid. Come close. Congratulations! All hail our new junior supervisor!
Regine, promotionem in secula contractus regine, promotionem. Regine, promotionem in secula contractus regine.
This is what actual management promotions look like, by the way. We did it! I don't know if there's anything in here, actually. Oh, okay. Art book? I guess that makes sense for my promotion to God. Oh, yep, this was definitely inspired by analog horror. Sounds like Hobbs was like the first particular thing made for the game. This is what it looks like when you're obsessed with goblins. Look at all this detailing. Yeah, it's definitely a very distinct style for a Leprechaun. Ah, yes, the peeping gnome. I mean, that looks like the Spriggan right there in the center of the window. Trolls have a hard life. I think the one in game is actually a better picture for the Bogart than the more clear one here. Because in the game, it's like a blurred picture of like some tall dude hanging out underneath your stairs, essentially. Here it looks a little too human. Yeah, Laundry Gnome is pretty far out there. Oh yeah, I don't think we ever got an entry or a caller for Warlock Remnant. I don't think we got one for Dreamweaver either. Those are the two off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure we never got them as an answer. Oh, it looks like if we had gotten a game over, we got turned into a mouse. So I guess that means like the whole mouse bit is like, I guess whoever the company doesn't like ends up becoming a mouse, but keeps their intelligence. What I'm curious about is that video of the hiking trail. We got the common bronze crown. Lame. The green tier crown, while Carol over there has the orange legendary tier crown, you know. Well, that was certainly something. But yeah, the DLC is Seasonal Worker, and we could probably do that next time. Maybe even tomorrow. I'm guessing the DLC, like, we must be like a different person for it, considering the name is Seasonal Worker. I know the DLC is based on as like a holiday theme going on with it. So we'll tackle that next time, and hope you guys enjoyed this game so far. It's definitely a pretty fun concept whenever you get like one of these games that's based on like something mundane but has like a paranormal twist with it. There was another one that released not too long ago that I was looking at. I talked about it previously before, called, I think it's the Dead Letter Department, I think it's called. Where it's basically about typing up letters that are considered dead and can't be sent anywhere. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now. Bed bugs and house fires both confirmed. No bats though, bats never happened. Stop the bats.